All right, hey guys, happy 4th of July weekend, everyone. It is Saturday, it is July 3rd, and I have a problem. And we'll talk about that here a little bit later. If you're new here, my name is Brennan. I'm a part-time reseller. I appreciate everyone that has taken the time out to watch some of these videos. It's pretty awesome. So we did hit a few garage sales today, and you know, it was not a love connection. Did not find much in this area when it's holiday weekends. It's usually pretty slim pickings when it comes to garage sales. There's usually not a whole lot, and that was the case today. I think we hit maybe 6 or 7. It just wasn't, you know, it just didn't quite work out. I did meet two sets of viewers, and that was pretty awesome. And I apologize for not asking your guys' names when I saw you. I would have forgotten them anyway, I'm sure. I'm pretty bad with names, but if you want to comment below, and that way maybe I will remember your name the next time I see you. But that was pretty cool. So I'm going to talk about a couple things that have sold this week. I didn't have a chance later in the week to go through and show some of the sales, as I needed to get a lot of those things packed up. So, and right now I'm driving, so I don't remember everything that's sold. So I will likely just kind of pop some things up here as I talk. I do know that I did just yesterday sold the Suomi motorcycle helmets. Bought that for $50 and took an offer of $200 for that, which is awesome. They have not paid yet, but it was just yesterday, so I'm not too worried about that. So that was a very nice sale. And also today, I finally sold the Schwinn bike. So I picked that up probably a couple months back for $30, and I took an offer of $100. So I did that on Facebook Marketplace. Had it listed out there for a while at a much higher price. I just wasn't able to get much going on it. So I went ahead and took that offer for $100. Very happy with that. Obviously, no fees. It's the best thing about Facebook Marketplace. So, like I mentioned earlier, I do have a problem. I'm driving right now, and I bet you can't guess, but I am going to pick up some more Laserdiscs because, you know, I only have, I don't know, 850 or so left, and you know, I was just getting a little nervous, so I got to keep adding to the collection. In all honesty, this is a really nice lot, and this is, I should have been waiting for this type of lot as opposed to one of the other ones that I bought recently. Of the lots that I've bought, I will still do well with those. I'm not worried about that, but it is a lot of work, and like I said, I could have waited for a lot like this one. So this is a great lot. It's only 56 of them for 150 bucks. So that's right around 260 a disc, which I'm good with that typically. But the main reason for this lot that I'm excited about is he has the Godfather trilogy in it, and I'll throw some comps up there for that. I've seen 250, 219, and I want to say 200. I think sold comps on that. There's about 8 active listings out there for that one as well right now, and they're at I think, if I remember correctly, it was like 129, 200, 250. So it's definitely a really good Laserdisc to look for. I think I might consider this to be one of the Grail Laserdisc to look for. So that's in there. Also, he's got the Star Wars trilogy box set. That is about a $74 to $100 box set as well. So if everything goes right with just the Godfather, I will be into the profit, which makes everything else profit. And there's some great titles. So we've got all 3 Back to the Futures, which I just sold. I just sold those the other day for $35. He's got some of my favorite movies. So he's got Mallrats, which I didn't even know they made on Laserdisc. That's about a $15 one. That might be one that I just hang on to because I like Kevin Smith. It's got The Breakfast Club, which is a all-time favorite as well. Probably top 15 of my list of movies. My wife doesn't like that one, so I won't hang on to that. I'll see if I can get her to watch it again. I don't know, we'll see. Uncle Buck, another good one. Then he's got, you know, things like Conan. I think 3 Conans, or Conan, whatever, who cares. And there's a bunch of Star Trek in there, and I need to look those up. I haven't run across a lot of Star Trek, so I'm not sure what the value is on some of those. But it's a lot of good movies, a lot of good titles. And again, with the 2 box sets being in there, those very, very easily for me, I'm willing to pay the $150. So it was an interesting listing because he said each box set would be $50 a piece, and then I think he said each disc was going to be like $5, and then he said, or you can take it all for $150. So I was like, yeah, that's a no-brainer for me. So I'm heading there now, and once I get them, I will show you guys some of the ones that I picked up, because like I said, I've got a problem, and the only cure is some more cowbell. All right, guys, so I am back, and this lot is fantastic. Really excited about this lot. So I'm going to show you guys some of these movies. So they're just classics. So we've got Uncle Buck, The Breakfast Club, which is again one of my favorites. I think this is right around a $30 disc. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I think this is right around at 12 or so. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which I think is right around 12. The Abyss I haven't looked up, so I'm not sure on that one. I'll, if it's worth anything, I'll pop it up there for you. Classic, The Shining. I would imagine this one is worth something, but I don't know. I haven't looked this one up either. But great movie. I'm surprised it's only 1 disc, as long as it is. Clockwork Orange. I sold this one already earlier. I think it was right around 20 bucks that this one sold for. Jackie Brown. This one is a really good one. This is probably the best of the Tarantinos. This is right around a $30 to $35 one. Goldfinger, I haven't looked this one up, but it is a Criterion collection. Those usually improve the value. Weird Science is another classic movie. This is not super it's not super valuable, but it's right around 12 to 15. I love this movie, Princess Bride. This is also Criterion, so this one should be pretty decent. And then Mallrats, I am keeping that, so I don't care. This was interesting. It's the Alanis Morissette Jagged Little Pill Live. I did not know they made this on Laserdisc. So I've got the American version as well as the Japanese version. I haven't seen any sold comps on these, but there are a decent amount of active listings. Trying to get around 39. Trying to get around 30 to 39 the active listings. So we'll see about that. And again, like I mentioned, the Godfather trilogy. This is a really cool box set. So I think I'm going to go ahead and list this. I think I'm going to list this one right at 200. I think. So I paid $150 for the Laserdiscs, and then he had a Laserdisc player that I also bought as well for $50. So I paid $200 for everything. I think I can get the $200 back just in this one. The Laserdisc player, I'll throw the comp up there. That one should sell for $150. We've got this awesome Star Wars trilogy box set. Now, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but this box set is pretty cool looking box set. So I'm gonna try to get 75 to 100 out of that. And then there's just a bunch of other decent titles in here. A lot of Conan the Barbarians. There's some X-Files, a lot of Star Trek, which I need to look these up. There's some of these are from the television series, and then you've got the motion pictures, a couple different motion pictures. So I'll have to look some of these up to see what the value might be like on those. But overall, this was a really good lot. And again, this is the type of lot I will likely try to kind of hold out for going forward, as again, I've got so many of them I don't really need to get a bunch more. But this was a really tough lot to pass up at that price, just because The Godfather and Star Wars just by themselves. So that's what I've got, and I think we're going to go ahead and watch the first Back to the Future. So that's what I'm going to do. Hope you guys have a good, safe 4th. I appreciate you guys watching very much, and until next time, stay curious.